Good afternoon. Welcome to another vlog. I am going out to dinner tonight. I'm so excited. My husband and I are meeting a very, very good friend's husband, who's become a very good friend. He comes to Vegas every single year, and so it's become this tradition that we meet somewhere on the Strip. We try and go somewhere interesting for dinner, and we just catch up on things. So we are going to LPM. And I'm not sure if I actually vlogged this the first time my husband and I went, but LPM is a restaurant that I tried to go to when I was in London with my friends last summer, and they were just booked out completely. And I was really intrigued by the menu. Anyway, I had found out that they were opening a location here in Vegas, so my husband and I went. Gosh, I can't remember if it was earlier this year or at the end of last year, but we went and it was incredible. It's at the Cosmopolitan. So that's where we're going to be meeting our friend. He hasn't been. So I was like, oh my gosh, I think you're going to love it. But I suggested either this or sushi because I think Zuma at the Cosmo also had openings. It was hard to get a reservation. Zuma had openings as well. And he was like, I'd rather not sushi. So I don't know if he doesn't like seafood or if he doesn't like raw seafood. So LPM actually has a really nice variety on their menu, even though they are a French Mediterranean restaurant. So they do have a lot of seafood, but they do have other things as well. So I thought that would be good. But I'll have to ask him. I'll have to remember that for next time, what his take is on seafood. Anyway, so I'm getting ready. And my gosh, I took a shower earlier today and just let my hair dry because I knew tonight I'm gonna gel it back and put it in a high bun. And I've just been like editing all day. I feel a bit like a zombie. So I need to perk myself up. I have to get ready. I have to pick up Butters, bring her back here, drop her off, and then head on up to the Strip. So let's do that. And the first thing I like to do, especially when I'm feeling this way, like I really need a little lift, if you will, to myself, to my complexion, is I love using my zip tool. Okay, so first things first, I like to get my hair out of the way because you have to put the conductive gel all over your face. And yes, I will be putting gel in my hair later to tie it back, but I just don't want to get this gel all over my face. So I'm just going to put this headband in. Did I get all my hair? Probably not. Okay, and then I've got my zip gel. So you want to use like a really generous amount of this gel. You really want it covering every inch of your face and maybe your neck if you're going to be doing a procedure that involves your neck. But you really want to have a nice layer of this gel wherever the tool is going to touch. So this is the Zip Halo. You guys have seen me use this a gazillion times, and I'm working with Current Body on this portion of the video. So a big thank you to them. But Zip Halo is a device that they carry on their site, and I will have a 15% off code for you. I'll flash it on the screen. Of course, I'll put it down below in the description box as well. But this tool, it's got 2 nodes, and this is what you're gonna be running over your face. And then Zip has this awesome, awesome app. I love this app. Let me just open it up so I can show you what we're dealing with here. So here is the Zip app. Of course, you'll have to create an account. It's free and all that, and you just log in. You connect your device to it, which is very, very easy. It picks up very easily. And there's all these treatments. So you can see the last treatment I did was the depuff, which you guys know I'm always like concerned with puffiness in my face. But they have a ton of different treatments, and it'll tell you how long it runs for. I mean, so cool. So it really depends on your concerns, what you have time for. But I did want to show you, because this really appeals to someone like me. I really like to follow a schedule, or I like to follow like a procedure. And so they have these plans at the bottom down here. And if you click there, there's all these different plans, like glass skin. So this plan is a 14-day plan. And so for 14 days, you just follow whatever it is and you'll end up with glass skin. Hello. And then there's new to Zip if you want to just kind of go through all the different treatments, get to know the tool, figure out like which treatments maybe you like the best. There is this one that's for 14 days. There's event prep for 6 days. I wish I was that that planned out. I probably would have started this 6 days ago. And then there's this best skin of your life in 30 days. So that's a 30-day plan, obviously. And it even says, see what happens when you really commit. So I just think it's so cool. I love these plans. It really takes the guesswork out of it. Like, what should I be doing? How should I be doing this? And once you click one of the treatments, which I'll show you in a second, like a video comes up, it shows you exactly what to do. It's amazing. And I just, prop it up on my vanity. So in terms of all of these treatments, this was like the first screen that I showed you. There are 7 full facial treatments, 6 targeted treatments. These like focus on specific areas. They're like 2 to 3 minutes for fast results. And then there's 3 treatment plans, which is what I just showed you. So the reason why I love the Zip tool so much is it has dual waveform technology. So not only does it have microcurrent, which I think is fairly common for these tools, but it also has nanocurrent. So microcurrent targets like the muscles in your face. It will make your like facial muscles tighter, whatever. It will give you that instant lift. And then nanocurrent waves will help with like cell repair and growth. So I love that it has both in here. So, okay, let me go ahead and turn this on. It's gonna flash, it's gonna beep, and then the light goes on. Of course, I'm tempted to do depuff. That's what I generally do. I think I'll do the lift. This is the first one that shows up. It's an immediate lift in just 4 minutes. You guys, I think that's the one because I'm feeling a little sad today. I think I was just sitting at my computer just like editing for so long that I feel drained. Okay, so we are going to do the lift. Let me roll up my sleeves here. Now I've got the gel, and like I said, you want to use a very generous amount. So they suggest, I think, 4 to 8 pumps. I go straight to the 8 pump. Again, you want to make sure you cover every bit of your skin. Now, I'm not sure if this one goes down my neck, so I should probably tie my hair back. Let me do that. By the way, I've tried a lot of gels and tools like in this family, and well, this tool is amazing, but their gel is amazing as well because a lot of the other gels I've used, like during the treatment, you'll have to reapply. Like it'll either, I don't know, evaporate or get absorbed, but not the Zip gel, which is awesome. Because it's like the last thing you want to do when you're in the middle of like doing all this is to like stop and then have to reapply more of the gel. I just have a little washcloth here. I'm just gonna wipe off my hands and I'm gonna hit start treatment. So the first step is always the applying gel part. I just do it so you can actually skip this if you've already applied. I'm gonna hit skip right here.
When you hear a little vibration, that means do another up and out.
So she literally walks you through every single step. And what's cool about this is it doesn't start until both of the nodes are touching your skin. So I'm just sitting here and it's not gonna start until I actually do this. And it has like a little built-in timer. So every time you are supposed to make like another stroke following her, it's going to like it's going to make like a little sound. So there's all these prompts. It's just so easy to use. So I'm going to go ahead and do this treatment.
Up and out with your strokes. And then when you get to the top of the forehead on this side, just start again. More technology.
I don't know if you guys can see the difference right here, but I have more of a lift. I've got this like mini jowl here. Do you see how this side looks more lifted? I'm gonna continue. There, all done. So whenever you're done with your treatment, the device just shuts off, so you don't have to worry about it. I just usually take like a damp cloth and I just wipe it down. Now this gel, because I put so much of it on, because the last thing I want is for those nodes to touch my bare skin because it will hurt. I put so much of it on, I will take a damp cloth as well and wipe it away. But they do talk about how you can like work it into your skin. I just put, you can see, I put a lot on my skin, but I'm just gonna wipe this away. I mean, at this point you can wash your face and do your whole skincare routine if you want. I just feel like it's not even my skin. I just feel like my face, I just look so much more awake now. I was really droopy before. And now I feel like, yeah, like everything is like, ah. it's like opened up. So you guys should definitely follow Zip Beauty on Instagram. They're just at Zip Beauty. I'll put it up on the screen right now, but they always have really, really great tips, and they'll show you like tips and tricks with the tool and everything on their feed and, you know, stories and everything. So definitely follow there. And if you guys feel like doing that 30-day plan, here, let me pull it up again. It's the best skin of your life 30-day, right here, this plan in 30 days. They would love if you would share your journey with everyone by tagging it 30 days to glow. I'll also put that up on the screen if you're interested, but you can see like other people's transformations or whatever if you go ahead and follow that hashtag. So much fun. So the duration of this 30-day plan is for 30 days, but it's just 3 days a week. So it's not even that big of a commitment, and you saw how easy and fast that was. I can't believe it. I'm looking in the mirror and I feel like I got like a really nice facial. I am ready for my night out. Okay, so speaking of, I still need to get dressed. Let's figure out what I'm gonna wear. I pulled out a few options. These two dresses. Now this is a very old H&M dress. I just love it. It's like, it's almost like a Henley style dress, but it may be too big. It is very, very old. This dress is not that old, but I did get it a little while ago. I got this during Mishmas, and I think it may be too large for me now as well. But I thought I would try them on, see if I could make them work, because I really do like these dresses. Okay, so what do we think of this? I threw on my Celine belt. This dress actually comes with a belt that's the same material as the dress, but I have no idea where it went. I was looking all over for it, and I have a black dress, the same exact dress, but in black, and that has the belt to it. I don't know what I did with this. Anyway, couldn't find it. So I just threw this Celine belt on there, which I think spices it up a little. And then my new Chanel flats, which I actually have not worn out yet. What do you guys think? I think it looks a little big, but I think with the belt, it looks fine. And God, it's got such a weird crease. I may have to actually steam it out. There's like such a weird crease at the bottom here. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like maybe it looks a little sloppy because there's so much material. Okay, let me try something else. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do this. I've got my Prada hooded cropped windbreaker on, and then my Loewe skirt. And I usually like wearing this outfit with the little cropped Prada poplin shirt that I have, but that's actually at the cleaners. So I just threw this t-shirt on, which I think is fine because it's actually, I think, the warmest day in Vegas so far in 2024. I think it got up to like 85 today. So yeah, I'll throw on some jewelry, but let me do my hair first. We'll throw on some jewelry, kind of spice up the outfit a little bit, and then I think we're good. Of course, I have to put on some makeup. I almost wish I could leave that headband in. You know, Prada has those satin headbands. I have one that's like gold encrusted. It's so great. I love it. But it's not for every occasion because it's gold. But they have like a plain black one, and I'm like, should I get the plain black one? I don't know. I don't know if I'm like just an everyday kind of headband wearing kind of gal, because it is very girly. It's very, very girly. But anyway, for tonight, I'm just going to gel my hair back and put it up in a bun. Okay, so up in a ponytail first, and then I just twist it around and get it as tight as possible. There. And the last step is hairspray. Oh, I've got a bump here. I've been doing so well. Let's see if I can smooth it out a little. That is as good as it's gonna get. Now for jewelry, I was just gonna throw on my Lucifer chain, kind of keep it simple. I think for earrings, I think I'll wear these Dean Davidson Dune hoops. I think just hoops, not huggy hoops. Yeah, and then of course all of my Lucifer rings. It's like my armor. And then, oh, shoes. I've been wearing my Alaya fishnet flats with these, the white ones, with this outfit. But maybe I'll change it up today. Maybe I'll do something different. Maybe my Alaya flats, let's see. How about these? I think this could work. Excuse me, doors. I think this could work. What do you guys think? I think that works. Okay. Let's go downstairs and put on some makeup. All right, we're gonna do something quick. What's new? All right, the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer going right underneath the eyes. I've got my mini base brush here from Sonia G helping me out. I got this blemish on my forehead. And of course, I was sitting there at the gym this morning, like picking away at it. And I'm like, what am I doing? But now I have this like little scat. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've got my Laura Mercier Fresco blush here. Sorry, every time I look down, the lighting goes out. I love that blush. Got my Fluff Up Brow Wax. Let's throw that in. I've got my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Contour Duo. I'm just gonna throw the highlighter on. I love this highlighter so much. I need a time check. Oh, I have 5 minutes before I have to leave to get Butters. And then, okay, eyes. Let's do something really, really quick and easy. I've got my Makeup by Mario here. I'm just going to throw in some of this shade right here to add a little dimension. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Just outer corner, a little bit in the socket line area. And that's it. Does that look undone? I think that's fine. I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not gonna bother with mascara, eyeliner. We're gonna go really bare. And then I'm gonna do my Hourglass lip liner in Expose. I still have to sharpen this. In Expose. Whoa. I've been loving these Love Shine Oil and Stick. I think that's the name of them from YSL. This is shade 207. We're all set. Was that not the fastest get ready with me? All right, let's go pick up Butters. Okay, we're home, Butters. Okay, Butters is all cared for, fed, taken out to relieve herself. And now I'm warming up my car and we are headed out to the Cosmo. Okay, this is a little awkward because I'm in the toilet, but I love this wallpaper. Do you see the faces? Oh, I love it. Well, I am back home from dinner. I'm just taking off my makeup. The food was so good. I had this Wagyu filet, and they put this, I can't remember, this like seasoning on it. I know chimichurri. There was like a chimichurri sauce on it. It was delicious. And usually, you know, Wagyu, you definitely don't need anything. So when I've ordered Wagyu at a restaurant in the past, you know, it always comes like maybe some salt and pepper. But yeah, this was really great. It never needs it, but it was nice. It was really nice. One of the most tender Wagyu steaks I've had. And then I split that with my husband. He got the black truffle rigatoni. And we actually had that the last time we were at LPM. It's just good. Anything with black truffles is just good. So that was delicious. I had, what did I have for, oh, I had a green lentil salad for an appetizer. And I thought, I don't know, that there would be some green lentils like in a salad. No, it was like a bowl of green lentils. So we all kind of split it because there's really only so many lentils you can have. That was my dinner. My husband and our friend got dessert. I passed. The desserts were really so beautiful, but I passed. I just enjoyed my decaf Americano black. And then, yeah, it took us a while to get home, you know, traffic, blah, blah, blah. But now we're home and I am exhausted. You think it was like 2 a.m. It is 9:50, which is, as you guys know, well past my bedtime. So I'm gonna hit the sack, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning. I was just sitting around drinking my coffee and I was texting with Luna. She was, this is how it always starts. I'm on Instagram, I see some beautiful ring. I'll reach out to her and be like, what's happening here? Please explain yourself and this gorgeousness. And then, you know, if I catch her and she replies right away, sometimes we hop on a call. So I'm kind of procrastinating, but I definitely want to chat with Luna. I'm definitely going to be getting up to my closet and organizing it a little bit. But I thought we would just catch up with Luna a little bit. She has some of the most beautiful, and I'm not like a colored gemstone kind of gal, as you can tell. Like I love my pearls. I love, you know, moonstones. I like things that are generally pretty whitish toned or blackish toned. Nothing really kind of in between. I do like emeralds, but I don't have any emeralds or anything. Anyway, my point is, when I saw some of these rings on Luna's Instagram, they were purple, some were like a very light purple, almost pink. I fell in love. I was like, what is what is this? Please tell me more. And I surprised myself. I'm not usually like attracted too much to like colored gemstones. Citrines on occasion, or what's the really light green one? Peridot. You know, I'll be attracted, but I never go so far as to actually like wear them or purchase them or whatever. But things may change. So I'm actually going to walk over to my office and just quickly FaceTime with Luna. I'm dying to see these and hear her talk about them a little bit more and like what they are exactly and everything. So let's have a chat with her. Hi, Luna. How are you?
Hi, Michelle. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good, good.
Yeah.
I saw on your Instagram some really beautiful rings that I was curious about. Do you mind showing us what you have, what you have in
Yes.
your studio there?
Oh, yes, sure. Do you mean the kunzite ring, microbo ring?
Yes.
Yes. This is the last microbo ring that I have made with this beautiful kunzite. Kunzite is a stone that is very beautiful and used in jewelry because has a very bright characteristics and has a beautiful purple colors. The setting is the microbo ring that is characterized with a very thin setting that let you stack with other rings, with in this case other microbo rings, and let you play the palette of color that you like. So in this case we have white and purple and rose.
Wow, that is beautiful. And the big square purple
The
one?
big square is an amethyst. Is an amethyst, but is a light color amethyst, and is very delicate. Is a beautiful color that can stack with other palette similar color. We have also the white topaz, the round one. This kind of setting let you play with jewelry, or you can also add your band to refresh the band and have a new ring.
That's beautiful.
Or also make a sort I say a sort of sandwich. So put the a band, another the ring, and another band, and you create again another ring. So let you play with jewelry. My idea is now to introduce in the section of a microbo ring the stones that I have available to create new microbo rings.
You'll showcase what stones you have available, and people can contact you and say, I like this stone, can you turn it into this ring, for instance?
Yes, I can. I will put some pictures with some video that show well the stone.
Okay.
And then people can buy the ring or can order the ring with that stone. That will be that one, and that's it. The beautiful thing is that you can. The game is to to remain update with the stones that are uploaded and that they are available. So in this way, I can share my beautiful stones. I have a lot of stones. My work is also to make a lot of research of stones. So it's an incredible world, and I want to share with people the creations of this world. So, and this is I want try to see.
And I can vouch for you, because when I visited your studio, I was like overwhelmed with all of the beautiful stones that you had. And I'm so glad that you're going to be able to put them up, somewhere on a site so that people can see this gorgeous selection. I mean, it was stones I had never seen before, or it was like that amethyst, like a variety of a stone that I had never seen before. And they're so, so beautiful.
Yes, this is a very fascinating part of my work. So it's important that I share this, and I am trying to train the people to see other color of a certain kind of stone that we usually see in certain colors, but there are so many colors sometimes that we don't know. So this is my intention for this setting, the microbo ring.
Is that setting, would you say it's too fine if I wanted to put diamonds, to set diamonds into the gold? Is it too fine for that, do you think?
Yes, this is the microbo ring, the simple microbo ring. So this is the base. I can put some small diamonds. Yes, very small.
Very small.
In certain point, and not in all, because then the risk is to lose diamonds, because we set stone not with glue, obviously, but with a metal. So in certain point it's very difficult. This is the simple microbo ring. This kind of work to stack jewelry I have made 24 years ago.
Wow.
One of my first collection for Barnes was called Castoncini ring. They were stackable like this. They are a little bit different like this.
Oh, wow.
The setting is like a sort of crown that keep the stone.
Yeah.
And the idea was to have different stones stackable. So now here we have the kunzite in rectangular. Then we have this is a oval topaz, and then we have this quartz in drop shape.
Wow.
And then we have an oval topaz. So, sorry. So at the end, we have our bouquet ring with different stone. So in this case, the palette is rose white, nude also color to share.
You just mentioned the word bouquet. I think that's the perfect description for that. It really looks like a bouquet of like flowers.
Yeah. With flowers, yes. If, for example, you add a microbo ring here, you can.
Yeah.
So you have this. They are all parents, so they stay together.
So when visitors to your site, they see the stones, they can even pick that setting if they want.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, of course.
I don't know if you did this on purpose, but all of the colors and the idea of a bouquet, it's like so perfect for the springtime.
Yeah.
Like, things are blooming, and of course we've got Mother's Day coming up. We actually mentioned that in our last talk. With Mother's Day, of course, use the coupon code Michele10 for 10% off.
Yeah.
through Mother's Day, May 12th. So we have some time. We probably have a few more weeks left
Yeah.
to get the orders in, either for yourself or for your mother or
Yes, of course.
the mom in your life. Those are such gorgeous options, though. Beautiful. Are the stones already up on your website, or
Yes.
they are?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
They
great.
are.
Great.
Yes.
Okay. So of
Yes.
course I'll leave a link to your website down below in the description box, as I always do. But yeah, you guys definitely check out Luna's site for these gorgeous stones. I'm like hypnotized by them. They're so beautiful.
See, I've seen that you have put the pearl on your cord. So,
Yes. This is
yes.
this is the macrame cord
Mm-hmm.
that
Yes.
Luna sent over, and she added, of course, 18 karat rose gold for me for the clasp. And
Mm-hmm.
then I hung my pearl off of the clasp. Um, Luna actually just gave me a tip because the macrame, it's a cord. So it's so tightly,
Not the,
macrame is
yes.
kind of like a knot. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
very tightly knotted. So if you want to loosen it up or soften it up, or basically have the cord bloom a little bit, you can use some dish soap and maybe some warm water, and just run it over the cord, maybe run it between your hands, your fingers, let it dry, and it'll soften up a little bit. So you can
Yes,
do that.
very, very, yes, very quick process. I mean, not to just a quick process, just a
Okay.
little bit. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, don't like soak it or anything like that. Just kind of
Yeah.
run it over. Okay. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So if you want to soften it up, but this is what it looks like, not softened up. So there's still a little bit of like a cord like stiffness to it. I think you guys can probably see. I kind of like that. I like that it's kind of stiff.
Yes.
But it has already softened up a little bit on its own.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course. Yeah.
I love it. I think it's so great. This color especially is perfect for navy, which I've been wearing a lot of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
perfect for the summertime. Well, thank you so much. Again, I'm just so in love with everything you have to show us. Those rings are absolutely gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon again.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Ciao.
Bye. Okay, well, that was amazing. Now I'm in love with kunzite, Kunzite. I'm in love with that stone now. I think I really want that drop-shaped ring. I need more fingers. That's what I need. Okay, we are heading upstairs now. I'm going to show you the state of my closet. I'm very embarrassed, but it gets this way when I'm busy. When I'm busy and I just don't have time. And I'm actually taking a trip very soon, so I need to do laundry. I need to just put some things away. I will talk a little bit more about my trip in my next vlog. Oh my gosh, my bathroom's a mess. Okay, all right, look at the state of the, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to clean all this up right now, but I need to get this clothing put away. These two sweaters I picked up from the dry cleaners. I took the wrapping off and now they're just sitting here. That is all clean workout clothing. I have shoes all over the floor. Look at this. These sweater shelves are ridiculous. And I need to move some stuff around in my hanging spaces. I actually started the other week. I was just so annoyed with how stuffed my coat area was, which is back here. So I moved all of my like teddy bear fleece pieces up there because I'm definitely not going to be wearing those anytime soon, at least not here in Vegas. So anyway, the plan is to fold up the sweaters and redistribute them because I decluttered a lot of sweaters. I have some empty shelves up top. I also need to do the same thing with my shoes. I have a lot of really beautiful shoes down here, but I don't really wear my heels that much. So I want to move them to these upper cabinets. These are all empty. And it's simply because I am lazy. I have a step stool that I need to just keep out so I can access, this shelving up top. But I just need to put stuff up there that I just don't wear that often, instead of ones that look very pretty, which you'll see in just a second. And then I think I need to go through my dresses again because I was trying a few of them on. That was earlier in this vlog. Oh yeah, it was when I was going to LPM. I tried on a bunch of my, favorite dresses and they're too big. So I need to kind of get serious with those. and make some more room. So I think I'm gonna attack this sweater shelf first. Okay, all the sweaters are put away. I feel so much better about my life. But I have the thickest, heaviest sweaters up top, ones I'm not going to wear anytime soon. And then they just get progressively lighter, basically. And I even have extra room here. So I've got this chunky cotton cardigan that I'm wearing now that can go in that space. I have a few other sweaters that I've been hanging because I just haven't had the space, or I had the space obviously, but I wasn't organized enough to squeeze those sweaters into that little space there. So I can do that now. I'm so excited. Let's tackle my shoes, because I'm like tripping over these shoes that I have on the floor that there's no room for down here, but there's plenty of room up there. So let's start like moving these shoes around. All right, so the shoes are better organized. I've got my boots up there that I know I won't wear anytime soon, heels that I very rarely wear, and then I've got some of my loafers, some sandals here, and then my sneakers. And then over on this side, again, I put up some shoes that I don't wear very often, and then here are some heels that I do wear often, at least more often than those other ones. And then some loafers, some Chanel flats, my Prada flats, my Alaya flats, and then some other sandals and like animal print loafers down there at the bottom that I wear on occasion. I do still have those 3 pairs of Prada shoes that I just hauled for you guys. They're just sitting downstairs. I just need to bring them upstairs and out of the box and get them in here. But I think I have room. For the sandals, I have room for the loafers and the sneakers. Yeah, I think I have room for all of those pieces here. So this is really making me feel so much better. I have those shoes off the ground. They're all put away. My sweaters are nicely folded. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Okay, before I do anything else, I have to clean up this pile of like workout clothing. My husband does the laundry. He's such an angel. He does the laundry. He hangs up stuff that needs to be hung up, which is generally like all my workout clothing. He doesn't dry it or whatever. And he hangs it up on the railing that we have in the hallway. And he leaves it there. He gives me a chance to clean up after myself, basically. He gives me the chance to grab the clothes off of the railing and put them away. Do I do that? No, I don't. And so once he's tired of looking at it all, he grabs everything off the railing and then he puts it over here on my side of the closet, which is, you know, above and beyond. And even then, it sits here for quite some time. So while I'm folding up all of this laundry, my husband and I are doing something really fun tonight. We are going to see Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson speak. Now, I could pretend I knew what he was going to be speaking about, but I don't. I'm sure the whole entire conversation is going to be way over my head. But I'm such a fan. My husband is a fan. We're so excited. We're so excited to see him. So that's going on at the Smith Center this evening. And beforehand, what am I doing? Beforehand, we're actually checking out not a hotel. Well, it's a hotel, a restaurant in a hotel that we've been wanting to. So it's this, I think it's like a very boutique hotel created by and run by Todd English, who is actually a restaurateur, and he has a restaurant in the hotel. So we're going to go check out the restaurant. It's called the Pepper Club. And I never even thought about why it was called that, but I believe he uses a lot of different types of peppers in the dishes. So I'm very excited. There's a very strong Asian influence. to the cuisine, and it just looks really interesting. It looks really, really good. So that's what we're going to be doing this evening. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to be getting this done ahead of time. I feel very productive. Do you guys feel like extra special productive when you get organized? I know being organized is supposed to lead to being very productive, but I feel like just the act of getting organized is very, very productive. I don't know, maybe I'm just being too self-congratulatory. All right, I've got all my tights folded up here. Oops. This one is facing the wrong way. And my shirts can go over here. Okay, and I've got these Madewell jeans that I've been really enjoying, these wide leg jeans. They're so comfy, so comfy. Just put it right on top there. And then I've got my Essentials Fear of God sweatshirt. This has just gotten to be too heavy for the weather here in Vegas. So I'm gonna hang this up and put it up with my sweatshirts back there. All right, I don't think I have the energy to deal with the dresses and kind of going through them because I'm gonna have to try some of them on. I'm not in the mood right now, so I'll have to clean that out another day when I have a little bit more energy. But I did want to share with you guys, so if you've been following my whole closet build out and figuring out where to put stuff, I have an extra bedroom upstairs here right next to our primary bedroom that I was going to build out with like cabinets and shelving and make that sort of my handbag perfume room, basically, and film in there and et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, the lighting in that room sucks. It's terrible. Even though there's like a wall of windows in there, we have like a covered outdoor space there, and because it's covered, not a lot of sunlight comes in. So anyway, it's not a great room to film in unless I want to also bring up lighting and all of that stuff. And I've, done some fashion hauls in there. And occasionally, like if I get the sun at like the perfect angle, it's okay, but it's just not a great room to kind of film in or whatever. So I was gonna do like get readies with me in there. And I was like, it's just really not gonna work. Also, I had been trying to figure out between this extra bedroom and the room that I work in downstairs is like my office, but it's really kind of set up to be like a second primary bedroom, one on the first floor, on the ground floor. And, while I feel like that's great, and I think one day possibly we'll have to turn it into another primary bedroom down there. For now, it's my office and that's where I work. So I'm going to build that out as an office, as like a girl cave, whatever you want to call it. And, continue to film down there, which is where I have that little closet that I do my sit down videos in. It's sort of like this, if you come into my house, you come in and you walk right into that room with the fireplace in it. And to the right is like the dining room and the kitchen and living room or whatever. And that's like where we spend like 90% of our time. And then to the left is my husband's office. And then this second primary bedroom that I've been using as my office. So I don't know, just in my mind, it just makes sense to build that out as my office because I was going to build that out as, where I work, but also more like a bedroom. And I don't know, I thought, let's just leave like that part of the house, let's just leave that for offices. So that's what I'm gonna do. The room up here, I'm just gonna make it like an extra bedroom. And I thought really what's kind of not holding me back, but like a sticking point is where am I gonna store all my handbags? I know this is a very first world problem, but I have a lot of handbags and I need some place to store them. So I've got that cabinet back there. And right now it's just hanging stuff. And I built that out with the thought that I'd put dresses in there that I don't wear often, things in garment bags I could store back there, winter coats, things like that. I just don't use it for that. So right now, I don't even want to show you. There's just like garment bags shoved in there. I have a piece of luggage in there, just random bits of clothing that I don't even know why they're in there. I should just bring them out and hang them up. I think because my hanging space was so crowded before, but now that it's loosened up, I should bring out some of that stuff. Anyway, what I'm gonna do instead of have that as hanging, I'm just going to have California Closets come back out because they're the ones that built out this closet and just build me shelves in there, which I think should be easy enough to do because they have the measurements and everything. So I'm just going to store my most used handbags in there and then just find storage for handbags that I don't use very often. We've got some, here, let me show you. We've got those flip up storage spaces like above my husband's hanging area and my sweaters. I could very easily store handbags that I don't use very often, or like bigger bags or bags that I use for travel. So that's the plan. That's what I'm gonna do with the other bedroom. That's what I'm gonna do with my handbags and everything. And, I was also in that room, I was also going to have like a drawer for my sunglasses, a drawer for my jewelry and all of that. Obviously, we've already built out this room, this closet without that in mind, but there's other places that I can do that. So I'm trying to get creative and, we'll figure that out in the future. But right now, that's the plan. That is the plan. And that is why I just haven't done anything with those rooms since we've moved in, because I've really been trying to figure out like what makes the most sense. How are we going to use the space? Even though we have no plans to sell this home or to move or anything, but I'm always very cognizant of like, well, in terms of resale, if I build out this entire bedroom just specifically for me, it just doesn't make sense for anyone else. And my husband's always pushed me. He's like, do what you want. We're living here right now. And if people don't like it, they can always tear it out and do whatever they want. But I'm just always kind of like preoccupied with that thought. So anyway, I feel so much better about organizing what I do have and what I do have going on here. And yeah, I feel a little bit better that I think I'm 99% sure that's what we're going to be doing with the space and everything and how I'm going to be storing my bags. So anyway, I'm going to go and make lunch. And I'll be back to take you to the Pepper Club and to see Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm so excited. Delicious. I actually had Japanese fried chicken on a matcha swirled waffle, basically chicken and waffles. You guys know I'm not even the biggest fan of chicken, and that was so good. There was something in the breading of the chicken that made it taste really smoky. It almost tasted not like chicken. And then my husband got the oxtail fried rice, and we started with the rock shrimp. It was good. It was all really, really delicious. I am stuffed. So we're heading off to the Smith Center now. and that was so much fun. It was very entertaining. He's very, very funny. Very, very funny. And he kept these very intellectual and important topics. He kept them very, very light. So it was a lot of fun. We weren't allowed to take any video inside, of course. And so sorry, I couldn't really get that much footage of the actual event, but it was great. If you ever get a chance to see him speak, I would definitely recommend it. I would definitely recommend bringing children too. He was talking to a lot of a lot of the kids that were sitting in the first few rows, and it was very funny. Anyway, that is it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next one.